And here we are again with more Balan Wonderworld. I keep going back and forth between calling it Wonderland and Wonderworld, so naturally if I just say both of them at the same time and call it Wonderworld, I think that'll solve our problems. That's the best way to decide on those sort of things, just do them both at once. That's what Yuji Naka was thinking when he made a costume that was both a rabbit and a kangaroo at the same time, like you see on screen. As that kid says in that tacos commercial, why not both? There's a whole lot of why not both in this art direction. So okay, we can have a farm theme, but then let's also put kangaroos in it. And this is very poorly thought out, if I do say so myself. So this next thing is that we can go to the discount chow garden of sorts and feed rocks to these discount chows. It seems a bit cruel to just feed them just untreated rocks. I mean, they're still eating them, but anyway, I don't really see the benefit of doing that per se. That they don't really have any stats that are boosted. I don't see a tangible difference that resulted from doing that. The creatures seem largely unaffected. We got this pirate ship wheel, and when it spins, it makes a counter go up. Yeah, this is what people are gonna pay $60 for, standing there motionless and watching a number slowly tick upwards. I don't know what makes the number tick upwards exactly. It's got something to do with the birds sitting on the wheel, but I don't know how to put them on there. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of consistency to this. So if that slowly ticking up number can get to 30, that'll do something, presumably. I'm looking at that spot on the menu down there, sub-objective out of 30. So here we go, systematically counting. It just keeps on going. 6 more and then we'll be home free. I genuinely don't understand what you have to do to make the number change. Oh, Yuji Naka. Oh, we did it, I guess. I didn't do nothing, but something happened just by virtue of being here. One of those things like, Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. And in this case, a Mongoose 1 billion wins by doing absolutely nothing. So we unlocked the base of the Tower of Tims, but that didn't really seem to do anything. I think the idea is you have to unlock different tower parts throughout the game, and then once you've got them all, you can assemble the tower, and that's where the final level is. Obviously, we won't be able to get through all of that in the demo, so we'll have to wait several months to see the climactic conclusion to what happens when you assemble the Tower of Tims. I know you're excited for that. We can all hardly wait. Isn't it weird how the world kind of bends and folds as you traverse it? So that they stole that thing from Harry Potter, the circular flappy gold bird thing. Yeah, that's what they call them. But realistically, though, aren't they called the quaffle or something? I don't know. I wasn't into Harry Potter. I was put off by all those extremely annoying people. Did you see we turned into Leslie from Gumball? Yeah, that's a timely reference. Gumball went off the air 2 years ago, you stupid asshole. There's the farmer again. And there he goes. It's just like that video with the change the world. My final message. Goodbye. What was the point of even having him there? If he's just gonna disappear into the void as soon as we walk up to him? With this particular costume, it's kinda hard to tell if you're using the boy character or the girl character, because they both have very feminine faces, and so if someone were to jump into the video at this exact point, I don't think they'd really be able to tell. Anywho, so, once that ball slowly rolls into that hole, we can't move around while it's doing that. Yeah, anyway, that opens the door. It's kind of a waste of everybody's time, frankly. That we're supposed to play the game. We're just standing there and letting stuff happen. Oh, what's going on? Did we win?
Wow,
What do I win? It definitely looks like they're celebrating something. Why are they here? Okay, I knew they were gonna fade away, but I didn't think they were all gonna fall backwards and die beforehand like that. I think we indirectly killed them by standing on this button for too long. That's just the Outlook icon in the top left, by the way. They just freaking stole the default Outlook icon. How dare you, Square Enix? So, that was the costume changing thingamawhatsit. It's kind of optional, I guess. I mean, once you go in there, there's no way to get back out without selecting a new costume because all 4 buttons do the same thing. There is no way to back out of it, unfortunately. Okay, what is the deal with the farmer following us around like this? Why is he giant? None of this makes any goddamn sense. As a lesser Let's Player would say, am I going crazy? Am I going insane right now? This is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. Oh, dearie me. So yeah, lots of cool costumes to pick from. It takes a 2 costume transformation to do this sequence. One to get up on the bale of hay, and then one to break the block, because you can't jump while you have the dragon costume for some silly reason. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh, Peanut, we love you, baby. Where did that come from? So what other costumes do you think they could do? They still got a couple months left to do this. Maybe they could add in a few more. Maybe they could have a costume where it's... Well, we'll get back to that. So here's the fat-ass pig costume. That kind of makes you want to stop playing when the character just kind of waves their ass around in the air in a pig costume. It's kind of unpleasant. Anywho, so yeah, that's like the ground pound. You know, I'm just thinking, in a Mario game, Mario would have all of these powers by default, because, I mean, you had one costume for jumping, one for shooting, one for ground pounding. Collectively, all the costumes put together make one complete 3D platformer character. Yeah, but anyway, so here's an idea for a costume. They could have a Yankee with no brim, like that funny meme from a year ago. I would be just absolutely friggin' ecstatic if they put in a year-old meme in Balan Wonderworld. That's also a reference to a real-life sports team. Just an outdated meme in a fantasy video game. Let me get around this hat. So yeah, here's the costume thing again. I really shouldn't have gone in here, because as previously mentioned, there's no way to back out. See, look at that menu down there. B-A-Y-X are all to change costumes. There's no getting out of this. So, I feel like maybe that was supposed to be at the end of the level where they cheer you on, but maybe they put it in the wrong spot. Oh, dearie me, this is just a hot mess, isn't it? Is anybody out there actually, looking forward to this? I mean, just seeing all these obvious mistakes everywhere. I know there's one streamer that I follow that's actually looking forward to this, and frankly, I just don't see, what he sees in it. What is the appeal of this? This is just broken. I mean, I guess it's got good art design, maybe? I don't know. So this boss, well, wait till it gets back on screen. This boss kind of looks like that Garth-themed Pokemon with the 3 bow ties. And is there some correlation between being Garth and also being tall and having 3 white objects on your clothing? Because this thing and the Pokemon I'm describing both have that characteristic. It's too specific to just be a coincidence. Definitely feels like the design came from somewhere. So yeah, is anyone excited for this? Is Arlo excited for this? America's favorite video game reviewing puppet Surely he's got an opinion on this. You know, I've never understood, why doesn't Arlo do like a goofy puppet voice? Because the whole idea of puppetry is to be a different character, but he's got the puppet, but he just sounds like a white guy from Minnesota. Just all, hey, it's me, I'm a puppet, whatever. Big whoop, want to fight about it? Well, even if he did that, it would be more characteristic, I guess you could say, than what he actually does. He should do a funny voice. Anyway, yeah. Fuck you, Arlo. If you're watching this, fuck you. Fuck you for not putting on a funny voice. Gee, that's kinda needlessly rude to somebody you've never even met. What is wrong with me? Okay, so in goes the plot device into the slot. Do the heart pieces actually make a difference? Holy crap, the world's falling apart. The world is spinning too fast. Oh wait, were we supposed to pick up another Balan statue in there somewhere? Well, too late now, I guess. So here's a cutscene that looks like something out of a mobile game. This is just a straight up Clash of Clans advert. Look at this shit. There's no animation. You could straight up put this on TV and then just have footage from an iPhone game. And Farmer Quest, available now on the iOS store. Buy it or we'll come to your house. So anyway, he's quite sad that he has to be in this video game, and also because the tornado took all of his crops. Anyway, some loony out there looked at this scene and thought that the whole theme of Balan Wonderland was supposed to be overcoming depression, and I think he might be reading into this a little too much. The farmer was sad when the tornado wrecked his house, and that means that this farming-themed game is about depression? Now he's violently being corrupted into a tornado. I don't know what the heck's going on in this. I don't think there's even any dialogue besides what Balan told us in the beginning, and that was just some generic, come with me to a magical fantasy land. Hoo-wee! So here's the first real boss. He's got a really cool design, but he's probably the only... Well, I guess let me slow down here. The design of this boss is really the only standout as far as quality goes. Even in bad games, you can usually see after images of something decent. I mean, just look at that thing. Well, once it's on screen. That is just some good art direction. Okay, so I'm waiting for the pillars to come up so I can ground pound them, like I saw in the walkthrough, but that's not happening. So yeah, it's always interesting when a bad game has just one element in it that's kinda good, and you can see the director's vision in a sense, and okay, I can kinda see what they were going for, and perhaps if they had more time, they could have put something really spectacular together. This fight is by far the best set piece in the game thus far, but then you just have these shallow, repetitive boss patterns, and you want to do more with this interestingly designed character instead of just simple 3D platforming garbage. Just get out of the way and then whack him like any other 3D platformer. And the music in this segment's pretty good too, with the choir and such. And I don't know, I just feel like they could have done better. Oh, Peanut, we love you, baby. Fuck you, Arlo. I should start saying that in every episode when I've got nothing else to say. He's in heaven? Is that what's going on here? I don't... Okay, no, we both are. Maybe canonically we both died. Are they gonna make out? Oh, okay, no, they're just gonna shake hands. The way they slowly walked over to each other. So yeah, I'm sure you've seen this scene before, and it's just been clipped by a bunch of different people. Like Snapcube. Jesus. Hey, if you want something fun to do with your own time, let's put in some unfitting music that would just make this scene even more terrible. Mute the audio for this and put in play Cool Water by Marty Robbins. Cool clear water. Yeah, do that to this, I almost said something I really shouldn't say on YouTube. Well, I'll just beep it out later. Yeah, put that. It'll be funny. I don't think I'm popular enough to actually start giving requests to the fans yet. Not yet.
3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. That's a magic